Hello Flosstube, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Jenny.
And we're the Shady Trees Stitches. Coming to you from Jenny's house at the start of this very haphazard retreat road trip special, because it's actually the end of the retreat road trip special now.
Right now while we're filming this bit, but we hadn't done an intro because Lisa started the road trip without me and I met her at the retreat and
Anyway, you're going to see the joys of us having our retreat at Drouin. We had here because we wanted to show you the beautiful jacaranda leaves. See, that's
flowers.
Flowers, yeah.
Yes.
So we're here having had a great weekend. So we're going to tell you all about it in this rather long video.
Yes.
So please grab your stitching, grab a coffee or whatever.
Yes.
And sit back and enjoy. It's a mixture of retreat and road trip.
Yes.
So, hopefully you enjoy what you see.
Yep.
And we will...
With special guest star Sue. She was along for the road trip too.
She was, and a whole bunch of other people. And at the end, I'm going to put in the information about the Christmas stitching sale that we talk about during it. So if you want to join us doing the Nativity Tiny Town by Heart and Hand in the start of December, you'll have the information to join us.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It will be a bit here and there and everywhere, chopped in and chopped change. So hopefully you can cope with it. Bye. Hi everyone, it's Lisa here at Shady Tree Stitches and Paddock Lane Designs, and we are on a stitchy road trip with my friend Sue.
Hello!
Sue is currently driving, and we have been driving for a few hours to get from her home in the Blue Mountains down to the Wollongong area south of Sydney. And we decided we'd start filming here because there's a couple of really interesting little road landmarks for you to see. Unfortunately, we're not on the GoPro yet, so you got me bumping up and down. But there is a really cool temple coming up. And I can't remember anything about it, but you can sort of see it coming up there. Isn't that so pretty? So, very famous temple that I should have researched if I'd realised we were coming to it. And look at the nice ocean side view. We're not looking at the ocean at the moment, but all those trees. So now we're in the trees, and all I can see is trees. Trees are good. Yep, trees are pretty. Trees make me happy. I have worked that out.
Now we got this noisy truck
next to us. So, Sue, where are we going? What are we doing?
Where are we going? We're heading towards Nowra.
No, in the big picture, Sue. Why are we on a road trip?
Oh, we're going to Drouin. Victoria.
Why are we going to Drouin?
For a stitching retreat.
We're going to the Gathering Stitches Retreat.
That's it, the Gathering Stitches Retreat.
In Drouin in Victoria, which I went to last year. And this is Sue's first time coming. And so we decided that we would road trip together, because a team road trip is always more fun. So, you haven't been to the Drouin retreat before?
No.
Is there anything about this retreat that you're particularly looking forward to or not looking forward to?
Not really. Just looking forward to being away for 5 days in total.
Yes.
You and I?
Yep, 5 days on our road trip. And I'm looking forward to the fact that I am not an official shop at this retreat this time. I have got a few things to sell for people who've asked me to bring things down, but I am not running the shop the whole time, so I'm going to get to experience the retreat as a stitcher.
Woohoo!
I'm very sad though, because I left one bag at home, and that bag actually had the Smalls exchange in it. So I'm really disappointed, because they're doing a really cool thing for the Smalls exchange down here, and it was make a bookmark and put it in a book. So I bought a really cool book and a bookmark, and I FFO'd my bookmark, and that bag is still in my craft room, along with a couple of people's orders. So bad Lisa, but not really bad Lisa, because Lisa had a very hectic day with family life yesterday, and people who know my family life understand that I can be forgiven for forgetting a bag every now and then, based on the levels of stress in the household. Alright, so we are...
Interesting name. Kanahooka
Road.
Kanahooka.
Kanahooka. Look, we've got... Whoa. Horsey. Oh, it's not so good looking outside, but so we've got some horse yards. Yeah, no, it's not good looking outside. Sorry about that. Let's zoom you back out. Alright. Electricity wires. and we've still got part of the escarpment. Anyway, we have got a whole bunch of friends you're going to see down at the retreat, and we are taking our time to get down there. So I actually left home last night and went and stayed at Jenny's. Thanks, Jenny, for the use of your house while you weren't there. And in Sydney, so that I was able to get up at 7:30 this morning and drive up Woolly Mountains to pick up Sue. We got in her car. It's on its first ever road trip, and it's just past a milestone.
Yeah, 20,000 Ks.
20,000 Ks, so it's its first road trip, and it's looking forward to having many more Ks on it before we get home. And tonight we are heading all the way down to a Victorian town called Orbost. But more about that as we get there. Alright, so we're coming down to see the Pacific Ocean. I can't actually tell you the name of the sea. I know when I'm on a cruise ship that the name of the sea matters a lot, but for me I just call it all the ocean.
It's water. And it's
water.
salty. What more do you want?
Salt water.
Salt water.
There it is.
There it is. There she blows.
There we are. We got a bay.
Oh,
We got the
nice.
sea. And
That
we've
looks so inviting.
got- It really does. The headline. So that's what the Australian coast looks like. Oh look, you've got a train going by next to the road. So this is what your sort of typical coastal beach town looks like. Lots of hills on the side of the ocean.
It's Australia for, I think Australia's mostly hills.
Yes, we are very hilly.
We are.
We've got the dead centre of Kiama.
Yeah, everyone's dying to get in there.
Boom, Tish. Yeah, I should warn you people, Sue has a really good sense of humour. So you're going to have a few laughs, I think, on this road trip. You will get to see her eventually, but not at the moment because I'm filming the road at the moment. Well, anyway, so I'm looking forward to hopefully having a retreat finish. My Honey of a Tiny Town is getting close to a finish, so I reckon if I work on it tonight at the hotel, I might be able to get a retreat finish tomorrow, which would be super cool, because then I could have a retreat start. And there's actually 2 pieces we know we are getting as options for the retreat that have been designed for us, and Sue and I were cagey enough to get the floss list. There's the ocean. Yes, that's what I'm showing you. To get the ocean, no. Oh, and the graffiti on the screen.
And the screen.
It's a clear screen though, lots of graffiti. Yay, go the teenagers. So we got the floss list because there's like a million, it's probably like 30 something threads in each one. So quite understandably the retreat couldn't afford to kit it up for everyone. Because you never know when you're running a retreat if people are going to like the pattern. Do they want it kitted up? Are they going to stitch it at the retreat? Like there are some tragics like me that try to do it every retreat. But that's not necessarily the most common thing. I know with the retreat that Joe and I put on at the mountains, we give you 2 or 3 designs, but some people stitch one of them. But which one? Sometimes varies. Alright. Yeah, so all this like hilly shrublands is very typical of coastal region. And Sue and I are heading down the east coast of Australia today, the whole day. So you're going to get quite a bit of road trip chit-chat. So I will be having, you know, the usual sorts of stitching questions and things to ask Sue, because you guys have met Sue before, but it's been a while since Sue's been on anything. We got more. We're heading down to Gerringong now. Beautiful valley.
The Chiroa, that
Yep.
was one of the first places Mum and Dad used to take us for our holidays
Yep.
while they were trying to decide where to go.
Uh-huh.
They ended up with Southwest Rocks. They ended up going up the coast rather than
down. Well, we can say hello in the general area to our friend Tate. Hi, Tate. Thinking of you as we drive through this neck of the woods because she lives somewhere around here. So yeah, just giving you this lovely view as we come not into
It's a bit
Gerringong.
of a worry that we're coming down a hill and there's a sign there that says flood sign.
Mm-hmm.
How much is this place flood?
Well, who knows? So we're driving down the countryside now, and we're in the farmlands on our approach between Nowra and Ulladulla. And we're going to make our first stop at Ulladulla, where we're going to go to the grocery shop, and we found a cafe that reckons it does gluten-free bread. So looking forward to a nice sandwich or roll for lunch in the countryside on our way.
This is the historic Milton.
Right.
Lots of old buildings and stuff in here.
Oh, there was a gluten-free cafe in Milton too.
Yeah, this is Milton.
All right, let's have a look at the town of Milton. Yeah, here's the main drag.
Oh, look, and some more historic
Graffiti.
This is historic graffiti.
Historic graffiti. I like graffiti art. I think graffiti art is awesome. But I don't like graffiti where you're just tagging a name.
So these are all the old buildings.
Yeah, on the side
The
of
old
the street.
theatre.
So many, modern cars and stuff. We're going to stop at the lights, so I'll be able to look around.
Oh, there's a surf shop.
Just what I want, a surf shop.
Look, so that hotel there,
Yeah.
it's got 1870 up the top. So
Yeah. Wow.
that building was probably built in
I was going to
1870.
say, it didn't look like that in 1870.
Oh, it's probably been refurbished.
I'm sure it has, because of that flat top.
Yeah.
Looks very Art Deco-ish now.
Oh, there's an 1869 one
1869.
there.
Yeah, well, that looks more like an 1869. So there you go, guys. This is where we were, 1869. It's, I guess, when Milton was established.
Oh, maybe.
There you go. A little bit of, there's a historical church. The old style of church. Very. So there was a bit of traffic. Sue just jinxed us by saying we had a good run, and then suddenly we get bam.
Yeah,
And
car accident.
So much so that we've been detoured via the scenic Mollymook beach. So we thought you might like to see it's quite a famous beach in Australian folklore. I don't know why, but Mollymook's very well known in my neck of the woods as a place where you come to go to the beach holiday. Unfortunately, we're behind a caravan, which is really a bad way to film.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a 60k zone anyway, so.
I know, but I can't see much of the road with the
There's
caravan.
lots of people are taking this detour apparently.
Yeah, maybe they're all on ways too. All right, here's some beautiful old homestead. I was just saying to Sue, you can tell the old properties by the fences. They tend to have more effort put into their fences than the modern ones.
Nice wooden ones.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big grand property. I can't show you because when you go sideways, it just doesn't do it for you. £1 here. Wonder how much that's selling for. Pretty penny, I dare say. All right.
Coastal retreat, they call it.
Oh.
So you could have our next stitching
We
retreat.
could. My husband was looking into something like that for us, but all
There's
right.
another house for sale, and that's all.
We're going straight to the beach.
We're going straight?
Yep.
We're going straight.
So we're giving you coastal views here on the approach to Mollymook. Oh good, the caravan turned off.
Oh,
Awesome.
he was apparently turning off anyway.
Yep, so it's all good.
Are you going straight?
Yep.
Yes, you are.
Oh look, there's more of that graffiti.
Oh, lovely graffiti. Welcome to Mollymook.
Mollymook Beach, part of the Shoalhaven Council. Hopefully you're enjoying this little travel blog that you're getting as part of our retreat road trip. Give me a comment below actually. Do you like it when we give you a retreat road blog of the travel, or would you rather just see the stitching at the retreat? Please drop us a comment below and let us know, because we try to do things we think you'll find interesting, but if we're just wasting our time then we won't bother. But it is fascinating seeing how far across the country I get to travel. I started these little road trip vlogs because the good old travel all over the countryside, us the Leland Brothers, good old TV show from our youth.
I was going to say, I don't think there'd be many people that don't even remember that except
No.
for the oldies.
So we got rid of the caravan and now we've got a truck.
Now we've got someone delivering some
Someone's
white
delivering
goods.
some white goods by the looks of it, a fridge and a washing machine by the looks of it.
Possibly.
Anyway, here's some water ahead of us.
Some water.
We're just going to be, this
Lots
was,
of nice beach houses here.
there is. So we're getting a good look at the beach house culture and big variety between the modern ones like that one we see, which is for sale. There you are, you can buy that one. And I'll probably come out and there'll be a traditional beach shack, but actually see it enough to show you. There's a whole range of different
Lots of
genres.
2-story houses with verandas on them.
Yes.
Try and get a bit of view, I guess.
Yeah. Come back out in case we can. You're going to, not this street, the next street, you're going to turn right, please, Sue.
Okay.
I'm being her navigator as well since the Waze guide's not talking to us.
Oh, well, obviously that's the only way we can go anyway.
There's an
a
older style
house.
beach house.
There's
It's
a modern
gorgeous.
style beach house. I'm just going to...
Yep. Just shifting her back. It's time to change drivers,
Yeah,
but we were
legs.
just trying to get to Ulladulla.
Legs hurt. Are you going to turn, lady?
Oh, she puts her indicator on now.
Yeah,
at
like-
the end of the
I
time.
don't think she could work out what she was bloody doing.
Maybe she's doing the detour as well. All right, here we go.
Who knows what she was thinking? She looked like she could barely see over the steering wheel anyway.
Yep. White is a very popular colour at beach house resorts.
Apparently. Oh, there's a
Your
road
road.
on the side of that truck.
All right, here we go. Yeah, so a lot of the coastline has this sort of landscape.
Gotta go around
Going right.
this way.
Yeah. There's the ocean.
There's the ocean.
Alright, the day has moved on and we are in the far, far south of New South Wales. We have passed the last town called Eden, and you can see the landscape has greatly changed. Obviously bushfires have been through here sometime in the not too distant past. The regrowth is happening. You can see the charred remains of the gum trees. Gum trees though are actually designed by nature to withstand bushfires, which have naturally occurred in Australia for, you know, tens of thousands of years. It's a way of renewing and regenerating the landscape. So they do regrow quite well. You can also see the very sandy sides of the roads. And we also have been just coming across a lot of wildlife on the side of the road, unfortunately deceased. Lots of wallabies, and we even just saw a wombat. Wombats look really cute, but you definitely don't want to hit one with your car. It's like hitting a, well, what do you call it, a brick wall, sir?
Yeah, or a lump of concrete.
Lump of concrete, yeah, so really cause some damage to your vehicle. So the light's not great for filming, but I wanted to just give you a little bit of a rundown, and somewhere down here we're bound to find a sign that says we are crossing the border to the state of Victoria, but I don't know exactly where the border occurs, so we will pretty much leave you there for today's part of the road trip, and hopefully tomorrow I'll manage to get the GoPro set up and you'll be able to have a bit better footage.
Okay, these are all the lucky door. Well, no, prizes.
Prizes that you
Lucky door prize and whatever other prizes that we have throughout the weekend.
Yeah, there was a bingo prize, and And I think they actually got the one I wanted. What's the chances? There was one I was thinking looked really good, and that's the one they took. What's the chances? So you can choose from these when you
Oh, that's cute.
Yes. It's all right. I'll still cope.
Yes.
And then we have
these ones are the raffle prizes.
Rafa, look, Terry's going to demonstrate how you put your ticket into the one you want. You fold it. Hold on, where's the hand? Wave again. There we are. And you pack it in the one you want. So this one, you get this whole lovely project bag with stuffs. Ooh. And this is Rafa's
Look
been
at the
talking about.
roses.
Yes, that's what I want that one for.
Oh, and some DMC threads behind it.
Yeah, and that's $95 at
I was
Daisy
going to
Chain.
say, what is it?
95. It's the DMC thread colour chart with actual
I
threads.
would say $95.
No, but so that's why I would get it from there because I've got my CXC one, obviously,
Yes.
so that's what I sell. But just in case the colours are different at times, it'd be nice. And I put in for this one too.
Oh, strawberry cool. It looks like your hands across the seed box.
It does look like a hands across the seed box.
Oh my goodness.
Some funky chickens. We've got a gift card for Stitching Time.
Ooh.
Bee themed prizes. I've got one of those bags. That's
I was going to say, I recognise that.
Yeah,
Oh, is that the whole set?
yes, the whole set. Yep.
Oh.
And this is the
And it
set.
looks like you get a candle with each one as
Yeah,
well.
well, some of them do, yes. And another bee themed thing.
Ooh.
And this one is
Your retreat for next
free entry
year.
for next year. So pretty cool. There we go. And this is a small exchange, and I'm really sad because I left mine at home. But you get a book. You get a book and a bookmark. And you pick the one you want. That's all the DMC colours. Jumping. Yeah. There's so many DMCs. Pretty cool. And this is the lovely Robin's bags. And she's got a few more things that are exciting this time. She's got some lovely retreat mats. As well as her bags. She's got portfolios. This one is still here. Could be deadly to me. I was looking at it before. It's all strawberries and super cute. Very deadly. And a kitty cat bag. So this is from Stitch and Stash, handmade by Robin. Then we go to Daisy Chain. And we've got the Great Wall of Thread. Didn't mention my videoing. No, it's all good. I'm not doing it yet, but tomorrow. I won't get people today. We've got all the Daisy Chain lovely pastels. Look, Sue's modelling a beautiful piece of pastel fabric. Oh, you got some ginger stitch needle minders. Very cool. Let me walk in front of you so I don't get you in it. No, just you don't want to be in the film. And look, our favourite Daisy Chain duo. Hi everyone. All right, and then we've got all the beautiful charts. And look, she's got a whole collection of Sejou goodies. And then we have got Orts and Salts. Alright, we have extra finishes on the finishes table that I need to show you. This gorgeous one, which is beautiful, colourful. We've got my little finish, and these beautiful stockings have appeared. Some little chickeny one. Sorry about the shadows. There we go. Over here. Couple more. Alright, so we're at our accommodation for the night. which Jenny and I are really thrilled with because to us it's like a really upmarket scout leader cabin.
Yes.
It's called Kalimba Cabins or something, and it's in Lakes Entrance. And it used to be like beachside cabins for children or families to have sick children. That was run by some charity. It was built in 1966, which is exactly what it looks like. But it was renovated in 2018, and the inside's actually quite nice. I mean, it has that camp cabin feel.
Yeah.
And I might give you a bit of a tour of it later. Should have done that while the girls were away, but they just went up to the pub for dinner. Yeah. But it's comfy, it's warm.
Yeah, we've got a potbelly stove just there if it got that cold, but it's not going to be that cold.
And apparently 5 out of the 9 cabins have a spa.
Oh,
A spa.
not this one though.
No.
And you chose one of the 4 that didn't.
Apparently so. I was reading up on it on Google.
You know what? I reckon you're canned at being itinerary manager.
I don't think so. I think I still did a mighty fine job.
Yeah.
You did. Yeah, you did.
Okay.
We were, as we drove in, like, because it's down this dirt driveway, and then it's like, where are you taking us, Lisa?
But as I said, when you know it's like, because it's actually only like a few metres to the water, it's just because it's cold and it's raining and it's horrible, we're not really noticing that. So actually we're wanting a holiday near the water where you can just walk to fish and swim and whatever. It would be perfect. But for us in the middle of winter. But
It's not the middle of winter, it's November.
well, it feels like the middle of winter.
I'm just waiting for Jason to coming out of the water with his little.
Oh dear, Sue thinks we're going to get all killed tonight. But anyway. All right, we're not here to talk about that though.
So we're here to talk about retreat stuff.
We're here to show you the retreat stuff. So let's start with the official good stuff. And that is, what were we actually stitching on?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, because we do stitching first.
Okay.
So, Jenny, you can't really show us anything, can you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. What can you show us?
Okay, so this was pre-retreat, but at Queensland retreat, I did start on my JK's bookmark. I didn't get it finished in time, but I did make some progress on it, so that's where it's up to now. And there is also some white stitching here you can't see because it's white on white.
And if Jenny was going to the Albury Cross Stitching and Border retreat next May or whenever it is, March or May, she could use this because they're doing a bookmark exchange. Jenny's not. But hey, she's almost got a bookmark done.
Yes.
But a bookmark's good for a small as well. So
Yes. So that was pre-retreat. And then at retreat, I did some more of my secret stitching. I think I got to like 300 and something stitches.
And it's looking really good.
And I also did some work on the other a gift one I'm doing for my brother and his wife. So I did 230 something stitches on that. So I finished off the O, I've done all of this tree, and I've done the little beehive.
Oh, it looks like a beehive or a letterbox now rather than a caramel patter pop.
Yes, yes. And we've decided that the difference in proportion is obviously the beehive is very close to us and the church is way off in the distance and the tree's somewhere in the middle. Because otherwise the proportions just
don't make sense.
Are a little off.
Yeah, but it looks good in the picture.
Yes,
it's all good.
And this one's always slow going because it's 40 count. And I'm using variegated thread, which means I need to do stitch by stitch. I have to do Danish method, not English method. Is that?
I don't know which one's which, so I can't tell you.
I have to do the stitch by stitch instead of doing half crosses in a row and then going back to do the other half. So yeah.
All right. So do you know how many stitches that is in total?
At retreat, 500 and a bit.
500 and a bit. That's pretty good. All right.
I can't tell you exactly because my phone's plugged in over there charging.
Now, Sue and I have stitched on a few things that sort of correlate with each other. So we got in the goodie bags that you'll see later 2 patterns by the European designer Anna Petunova. So this one is called Favourite Hobby, which Sue started. And Sue did how many stitches on it?
255, enough to make it a whip.
And she was also stitching on 50 count.
40
count.
This was her first time.
It's the flower in the very middle.
Yeah.
The flower in the very middle.
on a piece of baby blue fabric by Paddock Lane Designs.
Yes.
Now I decided to start on the other one we got, which was the same designer, and it's called Still Life of a Stitcher. So I had a retreat start and I did 202 stitches on what to me looks like a lemon iced cupcake with a candle coming out of it running into something else. But it will eventually look really cool. But what's really funny is that Sue didn't realise she ordered 40 count. She thought she'd try 40 count. And both the patterns have blends. You can't do blends
With stitching single strand.
However, we did work out a couple of creative ways to do it. Jenny in particular, I think, came up with the doing half the cross
one
in one
leg
thread.
in one colour and the other leg in the other colour.
I think that would be the best way to do a
And
blend.
what gave me the idea of that is that in one of my Teresa Wenslers, there's some triple blends where you do tweeded 2 strands of 2 different colours doing one leg and then 2 strands of a third colour doing the top.
And I wanted to show something that I've started doing and I love. They actually gave us a QR code for both charts.
Yeah,
So
we've got the paper pattern, but then we can
we
do
got one of the 2 paper patterns
Oh, yes,
each,
yes.
and then we can actually do both with a QR code.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to doing that because it went into markup really well and
Okay,
good notes.
good to know.
I haven't tried, no one tried into Pattern Keeper, but
No, I've got mine on Good Notes.
yeah. So but even for me, just to get it like as a PDF
Yeah.
on the screen, that you can zoom in on and stuff, would be really cool.
Yeah.
So that was my 202 stitches of that. So that's sort of related.
Yep.
Then today, Sue and I were literally selling on the Stitches bookshelf.
Yes.
So I thought we'd show the difference. Let's start with mine because I'm still not caught up. So I did a lot of work today filling in up here. I'm doing colour completion. I completed all the black bats, the book, and I did the brown in here. So I did today 332 stitches on my Stitches bookshelf.
And Sue has already done all of that row that Lisa was working on, and what Sue did today was just this brown bit extending the bookshelf down to the next shelf.
75.
75 stitches she did.
Oh,
also.
sorry, I didn't mean to make that sound.
There we go. So that's how Sue's one's looking. Hers is also on a piece of Paddock Lane Designs. But she's on it. Looks like a 16 count Ada. And I can't remember the fabric at the moment. No, 16 count.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It says fabric of the month, but that doesn't mean
It was a fabric of the month.
Oh, okay. It was the fabric of the month. Oh, that's stretching my brain.
Yeah.
I can see what it was, but
Oh, was it a fabric? Oh, I don't even. You know what? I can't even remember now if it was a.
Who knows?
Actually,
Sue might have the name of it.
Ah.
Ha ha.
it was a fabric of the month for
Yep.
October of last year.
A year old and it's Cloudy Moon. No wonder I'm
Cloudy
looking at
Moon.
going, I recognise it, but what fabric of the month?
There you go.
Cloudy Moon is now a regular in the thing because it's a year old. And it's just a really nice mottled.
It looks a little bit like the fabric that I'm doing my a day in autumn, day in Paris in autumn.
Okay.
That's it's got some of the similar mottling kind of.
I mean, a few of them do, but yeah, Cloudy Moon. This light in here is really dim, so when I get to the neutrals, it's a bit hard.
Yeah.
So what else have you been stitching on, Miss Sue?
So, masterpieces. You can't flip through it because they've patterns on every
Yeah,
page.
yes.
But you can see the Mona Lisa. That's the one I did.
This one down here is the one
Yes.
that she had a finish for.
Woohoo!
We don't have a bell, but we can
that. So let me just
go ding-a-ling-a-ling for Sue.
find the other one. So just show the Mona Lisa one because that's the one
So
that I
that's
finished.
the Mona Lisa that she's just finished.
Well done, Sue. She was too chicken to go and ring the bell.
And she's done a few more on this piece, but you will have seen that in the either you will see or you have seen when we did a bit of a walk around all the tables to see what people are
So
stitching.
the one that I started, which is that one,
and then she started on this one.
which is called Skull of a Skeleton with Burning Cigarette by Vincent van Gogh.
Right.
We don't think that's what he called it. We think that some art historian has looked at the picture that was possibly unnamed. Skull of a skeleton. And we also think it's a bit of a
It's too many
duplication.
words that you don't
Just
need.
skull.
Or human skull.
Yeah.
Just to specify, human skull would be enough, not skull. Because you can't get a skull that's not part of a skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can show.
So we can show what it's going to look like.
Yeah.
Maybe Jenny can't get close enough. There we are.
Skull of a skeleton
With a
burning
cigarette.
cigarette.
So there you go. Interesting.
And that one, all up, I did 689 stitches, but that includes Mona Lisa and the burning cigarette one.
Oh, okay. So 600 and something on
Oh,
those
the
middle
mini
ones.
mark, yeah.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
So Jackie had these cute little cards made up for the Gather and Stitches retreat that you could then put the name of any brag table finishes. And
Because Lisa had a finish at
I
retreat
did.
too.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling for me. There is my Honey of a Tiny Town stitched on Paddock Lane Designs Royal Maid. And I really enjoyed doing it. And Jenny gave me the great idea that I'm going to turn this into a drum. And I've just got to stitch now the frill pattern that goes, it's a separate pattern, but it goes with it.
Yeah.
And I'm
An
going to
extra little piece.
I'm going to put that on the top of the drum. But I also did stitches on my...
Oh, yes.
So on the Honey of Tiny Town, since I left home, so it's not just counting the retreat, it's the way down and things as well. To finish Honey of a Tiny Town, I did over 1,200 stitches to finish that.
Wow.
So I had a fair way to go. And then I also did 200 stitches on my sunflower farm. So in particular, a bit of whites going along here, finished off the green leaves and just did a couple of the browns that needed doing. So I did an extra 200 stitches on that one. And then I haven't written it down, but I was actually working on my secret model.
Yes.
So I don't know how many
But
stitches.
I don't know what it is. I haven't seen it.
No, it's not here. I'm not showing it. It's still secret.
I might have seen just a teeny
Yeah.
sneak
I'm
peek.
really, really pleased with it. So
Oh, I've seen it.
yeah, Sue's allowed to because she's
Yeah,
not
you're
coming.
not coming to the retreat.
No.
So I didn't write
We wished you
down.
were.
I didn't write down how many stitches I did on it
Oh.
the other night. So my total for the retreat then is about just under 2,000, I think. I will have to add it up properly and I'll see if I can pop it in here, the amount. Because it's on you guys where you're filming.
I would have done 940.
Okay,
Like that.
there you go. Now, the next thing we had was the Smalls Exchange.
Yes.
Did you guys bring your Smalls Exchanges out?
Oh, I didn't do it. And
Oh.
I'm so disappointed with myself. I should have done it because it looks so awesome.
Well,
But I didn't do it.
Jenny and I both did it courtesy of a wonderful Tiffany,
Yes.
lovely friend.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you, Tiffany. Tiffany's getting rewarded from me because my book accidentally got left home with a couple of orders. And
we just saw how far I got with my bookmark. I didn't
Yeah.
finish my bookmark.
But
Tiffany had a spare book that Lisa took, and she had spare bookmarks. So I picked one that matched the cover of the book that I had.
And,
So-
and even more funny is Tiffany actually ended up picking my book, which was her book,
Yeah.
but it was a secret book one, so she didn't know what the book was anyway. It was
Yeah.
already like,
But also, she didn't know that it was the one she'd
No.
given to Lisa because Lisa had wrapped it in tissue paper because then the bookmark and the book were together in the one bundle.
because I couldn't put the
And-
bookmark in the book because it was already wrapped.
Yes.
So it worked out really nicely. Plus, I can send Tiffany now my book that was meant to go with the bookmark when I
Yep.
get home.
Yep.
So I ended up getting a book from a bookmark of some lovely wattle stitched by the beautiful hostess of the retreat, Jackie.
Ah,
Yeah, so this is Jackie's Australian bookmark,
cool. I didn't
And-
realise yours was from Jackie.
and it went with a book I've never read called Jessica
Yeah, I
by,
haven't read that one.
by
either.
Bryce Courtney.
I've read some of his other books, but I haven't read that one.
And it was called like colonial Australian history or something.
Ah.
Look, it's not that colonial. It's set in the harsh Australian bush against the outbreak of World War One.
Okay.
But like Australian history really appealed to me, so I will enjoy reading this book and then I'll pass it on to Jenny. What did you get?
So my one on the the idea was that the books, Jackie had printed off these sort of library looking cards, and you wrote the genre on. So mine said, so I was like, I think the third last person, so I didn't have a lot of choice. It said prehistoric fiction, and I went, I bet I know what book that was. And I was right. Planet of the Cave Bear, which I read at school several years ago. I've read the whole series, haven't read them since, so I'm quite interested to read them again as an adult and dive into that again. Mine was stitched by Laura, so I got this beautiful stag bookmark, which is very, very cool.
Lovely.
And it came with a little letter saying that it was her favourite book at school, and she really hopes that I enjoy it. And it's like, it wasn't like, well, I don't know about my favourite book at school, but it was up there. And I got some little goodies. I got some Finnish lollies and some Finnish tea, and very, very me sounding teas. Black tea with peach, orange, and pineapple, and black tea with rhubarb and strawberry. So I will enjoy those while I read my book. Oh, and I got a pair of socks, which kind of leads us on to
a bit of stitchy kindness.
Yes, yes.
Just while you're on that topic. So Jenny got a pair of socks.
Yep. Which I swapped with someone else to get a big.
We did some swapsies because the sizes were all very different.
Yeah.
So this was actually Jenny's original pair of socks. And
No,
No.
they were Terry's. I
Terry's.
swapped with, because Terry has little feet, and
Yes.
the pair that came with the book were quite small, and I don't have little feet.
No. So these ones were knitted
Yes.
by Laura. I stitched with Bird's mum.
Yes.
Comes with a bag.
Yes, so we everyone got a pair of socks, as well as I got an extra pair with my, so I swapped, and so these are the ones that I got as my Stitchy Kindness.
Which are very Jenny colours.
So the Stitchy Kindness, Laura said, I had the best time at last year's retreat. I'm convinced that my stitching outfit, especially the woolly socks, was partly the reason for it. Those socks made me feel so comfortable. So this year I wanted to share that part of my stitching outfit with you. These socks were knitted by my mum in Finland under the Northern Lights. I hope they will give you warmth and comfort, and maybe even some turbo needle powers to get those stitchy projects finished. And so she had a pair of socks for every single person at the retreat.
So thank you, Laura and Mum Perko.
Yes, thank
for
you.
our socks. I'm just going to show you. I'm wearing mine, and they are perfect in here because we've got tiled floors.
Yeah.
So yes, and Sue's got a pair of plain brown ones that are in a suitcase that we can't show you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But everyone got some nice socks, and we did some switcheroonies because we discovered a couple of our friends are vertically challenged. I mean, I've always thought I'm vertically challenged, but I'm not. But they're also, some of them have very, very small feet, and others have very, very large feet. And then I've got medium-sized feet.
Yes.
So we sort of did swapsies around our
Yes.
table to suit the size of foot
Yes.
rather than the colours.
Yes, yes. So I tried these ones on last night, and they're just a little bit too small, so I figure they'll be just the right size for Lisa.
Yep.
And the brown ones that she's got were just a little bit too big, so they should be just right for me.
Yep.
So it'll all work out.
It'll be all good in the wash.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the sock story.
Yes.
All right, do you want to go on with Stitchy Kindness while we're
Well,
on
we
Stitchy
might as
Kindness?
well, yeah.
I don't have much of my Stitchy Kindness on me because it's in like a bag somewhere, but I have a couple. I have got the lovely Josie at our table made us all one of her well-known strawberries, and it says Zoomies. And so we all got to pick a strawberry that she'd made for us.
Yeah, so they've got little different buttons on
Yep.
top, and mine. Josie's favourite colour is purple, so mine's got a little purple bobbin.
And I picked mine because it had the bee on it. And I thought, well, that's so fitting that I can put this with the drum that I finished at the retreat.
Yes,
so
yes.
this is going to be a little memento with the drum and piece. And yeah, she's very clever.
There's mine.
And here's Sue's.
And so Sue's one has a little heart, and she's got different top buttons on top. So yes, so
Pussycat.
yes, so all slightly different. But yeah,
And I used it all weekend.
she did. She kept sticking a needle in it.
Oh, wow, she actually used it. There
I
you go.
did.
Yep,
Ah,
yep.
lovely.
So, yes. So
Now
that's
I was
my
saying
first
I'm going to
fabric.
put a bit of string on it so I can hang it off my light. So it'll be
Ah.
right there
Yep.
at my stitching spot at home.
Another bit of stitchy kindness we all got
Yes.
was from lovely Joanne, who's part of our Doomies, was nougat. And it came with a
One of the clear key rings so you can put a little tiny cross stitch in it.
Yeah.
piece of fabric or something, and then and the piece of paper had some words on it as well.
Oh yes.
So I can't remember what they said.
Yeah.
So a really thoughtful gift. So thank you to Joanne.
Yep.
Also, a lady was coming around with needle threaders that she'd made.
Yeah. Oh.
I've got one that has a Christmas tree on it. It either had a Christmas tree or a little reindeer.
Hang on a minute. I will get mine
Oh,
out.
Jenny's got hers handy.
Yeah,
There
I
we
thought
go.
I just had mine here too. What am I doing with it? Oh, no.
This is the hardest thing.
Teeny
Teeny weeny. Yes.
Yeah, I think
Hang on,
I've
that's
got-
blurry. Is it,
Oh, here's
focus,
my
or
one.
is it still focusing on us?
Here's my one.
Maybe if I hold two of them.
Maybe
There
if
we
I
go.
cover our faces there. So they're teeny tiny, and I did use it to get something threaded. So thank you. It was really useful.
Yep.
What else did you get?
I, someone else, I can't remember who was coming
I
around
think it was
with,
Donna.
with stickers.
Yeah.
So I got Life is Short by the Fabric and a little cross stitch heart.
And I got a couple. One of them was a cat. Because Sue and I had a bit of a cat thing happening.
Yeah, we did. And I
So
don't know where I put those stickers.
no, so we got a couple of stickers that were
Yeah.
cats and things.
Yeah.
And I got a little needle minder from Tiffany, a little
Oh,
fan
lovely.
that kind of matches the colours of the thread cards I was handing out.
Yes. Which
And then
soon we might need
Oh,
Sue's
this is, we
thread card.
got this off
You know, that-
Josie as well.
Yeah,
that's in the goodie
it's in the
bag.
goodie bag. It's from
Um,
Josie, but it's in the goodie bag.
Yeah.
Rachel gave us all some Fairy Friend chocolates.
You can't see mine because I ate them.
I've had a couple. Sue gave us zip pulls, which we will
Talked about.
either be
We
before
talked
or
about
after.
elsewhere.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So I got one with a ball of wool because she knows I also do knitting, and blue beads because you know.
And I
is
got a colourful cat with purple beads because both of those really suit me. So thank you again, Sue. And I do love the fact that she's supporting the local thing.
That's the one that you gave me.
And then, yeah, so I gave Sue a present of a needle minder that came from Daisy Chain, and I did buy myself one as well of a purple cat.
Okay, and then Lisa's little goodie bags that she talked about as well. So we got different coloured pens
I tried to match the colour to the person where possible.
and different
Little
different little tiny tins.
They're really good if you're doing beading and stuff,
Yeah. And the fold up scissors.
which I have successfully got through.
Oh, she
and-
did?
No, I have. I don't know about Terry.
Yeah. Well, and that's a magnetic bookmark, which I've also discovered that if you open it up, you can use it as like a thread,
Oh, yeah.
stitch guide
On
on
your-
your paper pattern.
If you're like us and you have the setups, which you will see in Jenny's tour of the Teaser handmade magnetic boards,
Yes.
really cool.
Yes.
So that's the
I
stitchy
think
kindness. I
that
also
was-
have Pauline was coming around and she's
Oh.
taken this photo of some of her stitching.
Oh,
And
I thought that
it's
was.
actually a project bag, a project card. So you
I
can
thought that
actually
was part of the.
name the project card. I'll get there.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know
Yes.
you'd shown it.
I thought that was part of the project.
No.
The goodie bag. Okay, that was stitchy kindness too.
So that was stitchy kindness, and then we go through to. Well, let's go to the next thing, which is the retreat bag,
Okay.
which is still stitchy kindness. All of us got a project bag made by Teaser Handmaids. We ended up getting a pair of twins and another one that sort of matched.
Yeah.
There was about 4 different types, so
Four
we all,
different patterns.
Yeah, we all got
all,
that.
all the same size, but yeah.
and a really nice size, a nice small
Yeah.
size with a beautiful cross stitch fabric. So
Sorry, I'm just putting my bits away.
you can
so
put
I
your bits
don't-
away. I'll show
I
you.
don't drop the little things.
I will dig out what's in the bag. I love getting a project bag and something quality like this. It's just so good.
Oh, good another cat.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So there was a bit of food in it that was made by Jackie's sister-in-law or something with the Gathering Stitches logo. And it's not gluten-free, so Sue wants mine. So
Cookie.
we've got a piece of Colin Batty natural
Now,
thread mat.
Yeah, but open it. It's really cool. It's not. It's not just round. It's a cute little flower.
Ah.
If you can unscrew it.
Oh. It's not aromatic, no.
The smell.
No.
It's beeswax.
Yeah, I know, but I just went to
Yeah,
smell it and it was
yeah.
really not nice.
Little,
Yeah, I
little
was
flower.
thinking-
Well, it looked pretty, so I smelled it and it
Yeah.
didn't smell pretty. We got a cute little Notions bag, which Jenny's been smart in putting all her stuff in.
Yep, they look like they're all the same.
They're all
Yep.
the same.
Yep.
But just a cute little Notions bag.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to open.
Oh.
I've got a bit of a dicky zipper on mine. Okay, we won't worry about that. We got a piece of fabric for finishing from the Rural Stitch Co.
Oh, they're all different, aren't
Yeah.
they?
So mine's
Oh,
got little
we
sewing
got
machines.
twins.
They're twinsies and a sewing machine, I think it is.
So ours, these ones kind of look a bit like cross stitch.
Yeah, from the Rural Stitch Co. Orts and Sorts were there as a vendor, and she made us each, the same.
They're all the same.
They're all the
Yeah.
same, I think.
They're all the same.
In the colours that we had last year's retreat
Oh.
of the pinky, which is pretty cool. Lovely Josie donated to the retreat, and so thoughtful. She's actually given us a little bag with a frog sticker, a frog.
I've already taken my
There's
kids
a little.
out.
I've got like a little chicken in here. Have you guys got a little chicken? What do you
No,
got?
I've got, I think is it a mouse or an elephant?
Yeah.
And Sue's got a turtle,
Yeah.
So I'm sure.
little turtle, and mine's a elephant or a mouse
Yeah.
or something.
And there's my chicken there.
And a frog.
And then a needle threader and a couple of those really handy clips.
Which I've been using already.
Yes.
Thank you, Josie.
We got Sonia's Needle and Thread, who's another local supplier, gave us a 15% off voucher that we can use for the rest of the year, basically until the middle of
Yep.
January.
Oh, yeah.
I shouldn't show that
This
because
other one
someone
has
will get
stickers
that.
in it.
Yep.
And stickers, which are
Yeah.
frogs.
All frogs.
So we've probably all got different frogs.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Just coming in from the side.
Up a little
Up.
bit. Up. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
All little
Little
different
frog.
frogs.
Super cute. In Rural Stitch Co. did give us a little voucher, not a voucher, but an advertisement card.
Flyer thingy.
And then Simply Narelle, whose project bags you see every month from me.
Yeah.
In fact, I probably need to show you this month's one.
No, if it's the
No,
Oh.
I haven't shown it. I do need
Okay.
to show you that. So,
Okay. She opened it in front of me, but maybe that was at Retreat or Retreat.
I don't know.
And yeah.
Anyway, she's given everyone who came, don't show it because it's
No,
got
no.
a code, but she gave us some floss drops and a thread and a 20% off her project bag of the month club.
Yeah.
So no use to me, but the others might like it.
I'm actually seriously thinking about doing that one.
I would. I thoroughly. As I said, I'll toddle off in a second and get it.
Oh,
Oh,
Paddock Lane Designs
gee, don't know who they are.
gave a set of their cute floss drops with a look. I got a kitty cat.
I got
I
a
got a
Kit
cat.
Kat.
They're all cats.
Well, that's just a fluke.
Oh, okay.
There are all sorts of things. Thank you to my lovely daughter for making these up. So they
With
were
the double holes, which is always good. You can put your full thing
Yes.
through one and your little leftover bits through the other one.
yeah.
So many cats.
Then we also got a tissue and
Oh, yes.
notepad.
But they're all different.
Yeah, they're all different. So they are. Oh, yours matches your fabric almost. A tissue and notepad, and a ginger stitch item Imagine Donated Gathering Stitches Retreat Needle Minder.
Which is a little bit hard to see because it's clear.
It's a clear bobbin with the name and the flowers that's part of it.
Yeah.
And then the most fun thing I think in this bag is that our friend Tiffany, who we mentioned before, one of her friends at work crocheted us all frogs. Frog key rings. Isn't that cute? Look, you can sit him on my head. This looks like it might be a soda stitch.
Yes, it's the Coffee Village.
Oh,
I started it yesterday.
well, you're doing really well.
Oh, thank you.
Very lovely.
Yeah.
Look at the little setup we've got here. We've got one of the cool lights with the fan on it. I wonder where you got that from. And I love how you've got your pens and the cute little
Oh,
frog.
yeah, that's my emotional support frog.
I love it. He's cute. We got one of them at the retreat. Here's one I recognise. It was Erin Elizabeth's Spells and Potions.
Yep.
And you started that yesterday too, by the looks
I
of it.
started that today.
Today, even
Yes.
better.
Retreat New Start.
Very nice on a beautiful sparkly piece of linen.
It is gorgeous.
Very
Yes.
nice. Very nice. What are we working on? Oh, saga.
Saga.
Of course, I can tell that by the name on it.
Yes.
And when
yes.
did you start working on your saga?
Oh, a few months ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely, doing different shades of black and grey.
Yes.
Very nice. Oh, there we are.
Gathering Ankles from Cottage Garden Samplings.
And did you start that today or yesterday?
Started it today.
Very good, and that's beautiful. And what have we got here?
We have got Baltic Birds by Modern Folk Embroidery
Lovely. And when did you start this one?
a while
A
ago.
while ago, just picked it up for the retreat.
Picked it up for the retreat. Last time I did any, it was on a cruise.
There you go. That's why it looks familiar.
Yeah.
People may recognise this.
Yeah.
And the lovely Vicky who's stitching it. And what have you got here?
This is Fancy and ABC by Modern Folk Embroidery.
Oh, lovely. Look at that beautiful bird. You've been working on this one for a while, I imagine.
About 9 months.
Lovely, gorgeous. What have you got here?
I've got a moth from Etsy.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it
Beautiful
is some beautiful colours. It's not many colours, but the definition is really nice.
colours. And how long have you been stitching on that?
Probably 12 months, but I've got a lot of other whips that
Lovely. Thank you for sharing. And you are obviously doing Princess Ileana, is it?
Yes, of course.
Of course, she looks beautiful.
Yep.
Oh, those beautiful.
They're lovely colours and all DMC, so
Lovely.
even better.
And how long have you been working on her?
Oh, on and off, doing other stuff.
Other stuff? Okay. What are we working on here?
Working
Oh, there it is.
She said if well,
Garden
no,
mandala.
She was 40 more
Lovely.
than what she's got, but she didn't tell me how many.
Beautiful.
She had.
How long have you been working on
She
that?
just said
Mostly off for the last 2 years.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you. We have a full coverage here.
yes, this is Morning by Shiny Suns Cross Stitching. As far as I know, it is a retired chart.
And how long have you been working on this one?
I probably started it, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, and then put it away for a while.
And what count are you choosing to do that one?
This is on 18 count.
Lovely, thank you. This one here is Ink Circles book of Ink Circles. And look at the colours, fantastic. I'm going to guess this is Deb Sharp. Yes. Because I can tell by the colour choices and the fact that there's hanks of silk screwed down here and funky music playing on her stand. Look at this. She's just going to stitch. She's got a needle one that says floss floss. And just in case you're wondering what that looks like. Alright, now here's a beautiful piece I recognise. Cross Stitch Nation, but I'm loving what you've done with the colours. What's your reasoning for these colour choices?
Just pick different colours.
Just pick different colours? Beautiful. Look at the variations. Lovely. We have our Paddock Lane Design start, and one of the first people to actually start it with a fabric the right way. Congratulations. The whole point of this fabric was so that you had the dark in the ground and the lighter in the sky. That's why it's a duotone. See the windmill? And you've started down the bottom by the looks of it.
Yep.
Yep, lovely. Well, how long's that taken you to stitch?
Today I started it this morning.
It's okay, a couple of hours. There
Yeah.
you go. Lovely. And what else are you working on? Because I can see there's another one hiding here, full coverage.
Yeah, I've got a full coverage going. It is
Oh, hiding.
hiding. It is a freebie mini from Artisy of Budapest
Parliament House.
Oh, lovely. And are you doing it on 25 count?
Yes. 1 over 1.
1 over 1 on 25 count? Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that. Beautiful. Well, you got a little way to go.
I do.
Oh, wow, look at this. That's so detailed. What are you stitching?
It's a Victoria sample.
Yes, I can tell it's a Victoria sample by the writing. Oh, the heirloom nativity. Gorgeous. Oh, that's some beautiful work. Lovely. What is Florina stitching on?
I think it's called My Angel.
My Angel.
It's
Here we are. Oh, and I think I know why you're stitching on this. It might be a little bit obvious. Have you told your Flosstubers yet why?
No.
What's happening? No, nothing. When was your last Flosstube?
last year, like
Oh, a long time
a year ago, yeah.
A year ago. Well, there we go. Well, you're going to be a bit busy for a while, but that looks gorgeous.
Thank you.
That is Botanical Gardens by Rose Khan. It's designs done by Pain Free Craft, and this is my first excursion in 20 count Ada.
How are you finding it?
Loving it.
Are you doing 1 over 1?
Yeah, 1 over 1, and I've tried these new ballpoint needles.
Ballpoints.
Yeah, and they are working brilliantly.
Wonderful. Well, that's really good. I'm really looking forward to trying 20 count for the Hayes sale for next year.
Yes.
For my first time.
Okay.
Because I'll do anything for a free Stuart pattern.
Well, I'm the same. That's
Yeah.
why I've signed up.
So-
but I'm going to try 22 count.
Okay. Go Hardanger fabric.
Yeah.
Lovely. All right. We have a gnome happening here.
Yep, it's a baseball gnome. It's a Baltimore Oriole gnome.
And it's on a piece of orange fabric for the orange fabric sale. And we saw this piece, I think, up in Brisbane a few weeks ago.
When I didn't purchase it from there, but purchased it from Ballarat when at the retreat there.
There we go. Thank you for that, Diane. She's using the light and the tablet. All right, what do we got happening here?
I am stitching shop 5 of the Little Christmas Shop Stitch Along by Spruce Craft Co.
Lovely.
And I can show you.
Can I get a picture? There's the picture. Lovely. Beautiful. And what? Oh, and you've got a delicate little piece happening there.
Okay, this is my little gnome,
Little gnome, there he's sort of there.
there. So I've just started it.
Oh, lovely. It's
Yes.
on a nice little piece of fabric.
Yes, gorgeous. I don't know who's done it, but
No, but it's a nice little snippet.
It
And
is
I like
nice.
your stitchy mat you've got. Where did you get your stitchy mat from?
Robin made it
from
for
Robin?
us. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. We have got Eleni, the Beauty of Troy.
A random pattern I found in my stash that I loved.
And no, look at this. And she's doing it on a random piece.
No, well, it's not a random piece. I bought this from you
I
here
know.
last year.
I know, but I was going to say a random piece of oh gosh, it's I'm trying to remember the colour, but it looks like
It looks beautiful.
sea urchin, I think. Yeah, it's one of my Patreon ones that I don't think I've released yet. So you did well snapping it up for me here last time.
I did. So I started this yesterday. Today she's got a face and hair, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
And she's almost got an arm, so I think we might put in some colour in here before the day's out.
Beautiful, and I love that needle minder. That's so
Isn't
fun.
it cute?
Gorgeous, and it goes with the pattern.
Exactly.
All right, Miss Kim.
I'm working on one of the retreat pieces
Starting the retreat piece on a piece of Paddock Lane baby blue.
with thread that looks the same colour.
Yeah, well, the same thing happened to me, but because it's just in the middle where you're starting, it's going to end up all right.
It is. So
And
it went straight into markup beautifully too.
Wonderful, that's great to know. And you've got a stitchy match
Oh,
too.
sorry, I did. Also from Robin. Isn't that cute? I've got a love colour. Tulipy fabric, it's just beautiful.
Beautiful, Kim. And look at this gorgeous one. Is this a Carolyn Manning?
Carolyn Manning, yes, Morning Blooms.
Oh, beautiful. You've been working on this for a little while.
Yes, I can't remember when, but
No.
yeah, a little while now.
And looks like you're a bit of a colour completer.
That's how I found, that's my happy place I found, because
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how to tackle it to start with, but yeah, colour completing.
I did a purple flower a day I'm working on this year, and I'm not enjoying the changing colours all the time.
Yeah.
So that's good. I'm glad you found a happy place.
Yeah.
And then we go across to Zhao. Hi, Zhao.
Hello, Lisa.
Look, she's doing her lovely
I am
calendar of
doing
popcorn.
Yep,
Yes.
vertical. Yep.
Yes, it's popcorn, year of popcorn. And look, she's got one of the cats from Daisy Chain.
Yes.
And
Very nice shower. Well,
and
I
a teddy
expect
bear.
to see this finished by the time I see you in a few weeks.
All right, onto another table. So here we have Donna. And what are you stitching on, Donna?
It's the retreat pattern from the Ballarat retreat last year. Oh, earlier this year, sorry.
Yes.
This one here by Michelle Arkley.
Ah, very cute.
Going for a finish.
I love the colour in his her.
There, yeah.
The beanie and the collar and stuff.
Yes.
Very cute.
It's very nice. Looks for you.
Oh, and the matching needle minder as well.
Oh, yeah, that is from the, what is it? Stitching in Winter. That's what it's called.
Very nice. Very nice. Oops. Okay, and next we have. Yeah. Okay. Stitching. Oh. Well, yeah. Okay, honeybees and stitching leaves.
Yep.
Very cute.
New
Was
start.
that the new? Oh, and on the sparkly fabric. Yes, you can see the sparkles. Very nice.
By Whoopsie Daisy.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yes.
Thank you. She does like her bees. Yes. Oh. And here we have Kim.
Hello.
Kim's been on the Shady Trees videos before.
I have.
Oh, hang on. I'll come around this side so we can get a quick look at what she's stitching on. Ooh. Oh, with all the pretty colours. And what count fabric is this?
This is a 40.
So delicate. Very pretty.
Thank you.
Very pretty. Okay. All right. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
This is mine.
Target.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, this is my target one.
Wow.
Done all the section down here.
Okay.
And now I'm just moving my way up here.
Oh, very pretty.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever noticed cross-stitch kits in Target.
I've been told by another lady at a retreat that apparently about 5 or 6 years ago or 10 years ago they had some. I initially got it off a D-Stash shop.
Yes.
And I thought it was maybe an American one. American Target.
Maybe.
They said it was in Australia, so and it's also Australian made.
Yes.
So
There you go.
yeah. So here we are.
I was not paying attention.
No. There you go.
Thank you. Okay, and last but not least, Jackie. Jackie has actually got to do some stitching, even though she's running the retreats. Stitching Quaker in totally different colours, inspired by Instagram. Yes. Very cool. And also you've got similar coloured fabric. Lovely. Very good. Thank you. Okay, now we're on to another table.
Okay, so this is a Jardin Privé stitch along.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is part.
Okay, so we'll just yes, cover the
Part 2. And it's called The History of Sheep in Winter. I'm not going to try and pronounce the French. It's a French one. Yeah.
Oh, and there's
So some little Christmas balls.
Yes, some bits from a previous instalment. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
And what count fabric is that? That's
so
quite small.
This is 20 count Ada vintage mocha. Yep, and just DMC threads, just to call full
Very
threads.
cute. What are you working on?
This is pattern I've had for about 20 years.
Oh.
It's on the wide Ada band.
Yes.
And it's all the big cats, and I've got one to go.
Oh, hang on, I've got a sheet. Oh, there we go. Yes, we can get them all in. Wow, that is so cool. I've never seen that before, but that's really cool. I love it. Very nice. Thank you. Oh, and here we have this. This looks like it might be a homemade.
Oh, yes,
a homemade stand made out of PVC pipe.
That's the one.
Very cool.
Yes, very clever.
Year in the Woods.
Year in the Woods, the beaver.
Yep. Hang on, let's go that way. Then we can get.
There we go. So
Look at all the detail in his tail.
yeah,
Which you would expect because that's like one of the biggest parts of it.
that's it.
Yes.
It is. Yes. So that's
And
what
I
I'm
love
concentrating
the
on.
material. What's
Picture this plus something.
Ah.
Linen 32
Yep.
count.
Yeah.
Some colour. Whatever it was called for.
Yes, I like the mottledness of it.
Yes, I do too. Thank you.
got a stained glass
Oh, wow.
design on the go. I designed it myself, and it's going to look something like that when it's finished.
Oh, wow. Very cool. So you're doing all the outline first, because then it will be easy to do all the fill-in.
And it's
lovely.
clean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
So what made you decide to design that yourself?
It's what I like to do. I like to
Okay.
design my own patterns. Yeah.
Very cool. Everyone keeps telling me like the stitching, cross stitch, that it's very artistic. It's like, no, I'm just following your pattern. But when you're creating your own pattern as well, then it is artistic.
It's not, I mean, I don't really think of it as creative. It's just a picture that I found on the internet and just turned it into a pattern.
Right.
But yeah, I like to pick what I like and design it.
Very nice. Okay. Come around this way so that I'm not getting the patterns. So what are you stitching on?
I'm stitching on opalescence.
Yes.
From, now I've forgotten her name, what was it called?
Whoopsie
Daisy
yes,
chain.
yes.
And I think it was artichoke or something like
There we
that.
go. It's sparkly. And what's the pattern?
And the pattern is Peace on Earth, so it's a Christmas one.
Oh, nice.
And I usually do a lot finer linen, and I usually use silk, so it's nice to just do a bigger weave with some DMC for a change. After doing a lot of samplers and things.
And last one on this table. Yes. Oh,
Which is
I
stitcher?
spray skeletons.
Yep.
Half a skeleton.
Half a skeleton. He's got
So
legs and
far,
half an
so far.
elvis.
You're building the backbone.
It's a witchy stitcher, medicine and poison.
Okay. And just the beginnings of a little critter.
Correct.
Very. Now, how are you finding stitching on black?
That's great. Not really.
But you do have a decent light.
But I've got a decent light,
Yes.
exactly. And
That's always the
magnifiers
trick.
to do-
Yeah. Very cool. Thank you. Okay, and one more table.
Hang on, the frog's going off.
The frog's going off. Okay, all right. So here we have Helen, and Helen is getting closer and closer.
At 80% now.
Ooh, it looks so cool.
So yes, this is the Tree of Life by, do I tell them?
Yeah.
By Chameleon.
Yeah. Okay, and is that 14 count?
Oh yeah.
Yes, 14 count Ada. So it's not, which is, when you're stitching on black, is probably a good idea. Yes.
So you don't go blind.
Yes. Okay, and Josie. Oh, look at the pretty colours.
Home Sweetheart, it's called.
Very cute, very pretty.
Very slow progress on a slow stitcher.
Yeah, but also you're using variegated thread, so you kind of have to do a whole stitch at a time, right? Yeah. So that's, but look at all the colours in the fabric.
Oh no, beautiful Lisa fabric, fairy floss.
Very nice.
I love it.
Thank you. Okay, and Terry is working on a big one.
It's taller than me.
Steadily working away. Now, you were saying that you generally just work on this on retreats.
I started it at Lisa's, yeah. And
Yeah.
just here now.
Cool. All right, then we're going to skip the next space because it's mine, and we'll show you my stitching separately. And this is, oops, I'm kicking things. Rachel is working on, the stitching times. Oh, look at that. That's looking very nice. Halfway-ish?
44%.
Oh, almost halfway. Almost halfway. Very good. And Sue started the retreat piece, but now she's back to working on her little mini Mona Lisa. So yes,
Book one.
And she's
I've already
she's
done
done a couple of the others as well. Yes. She's working through all her Vincent pieces.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. Going through
all the Vincent designs out of the book.
So I've got mini masterpieces #1 and I got #2.
Yes.
So you can buy them as a book, or you can buy them and put it on Pattern Keeper or wherever you want to put it.
Very nice. very nice. And probably a finish because what did we work out? 90.37% or
Yeah,
something.
I've got what did we work out? I have 150 stitches or something left to do.
Yeah. All right.
Which I came to the retreat and the last 3 colours I needed I didn't have. So I had to buy. Because I didn't double check to make sure I at least had those ones. And these are the majority of the colours that I need for all the other ones in here that I want to do. But there's still a lot missing.
Oh no.
It's crazy how many colours. There's actually a list at the back, but I think it's just the whole list.
DMC list, not all the colours that you need. Yeah.
Because it's got all the variations and the metallics and stuff, and they're not in here.
No.
So.
Okay. Very cool. Thank you.
All right, so it was both of your first time at the Drouin retreat. So I always like to ask, what was the thing that you thought was the most pleasing and specific to the Drouin retreat, Jenny?
I guess probably the food.
The food, yeah.
Because the only other, the other retreats that I've been to that have been catered, no, I suppose so. They're kind of half and half.
But you like the food at Drouin?
The food was good. The goodie bag was good. I like getting a project bag.
Yes, I do like getting project bags, and you guys we'll get to see all that when we.
And what was dinner? The little crochet frog.
Oh,
got a little crochet
yeah,
frog.
one of the ladies crocheted a whole bunch of frogs, so we each got a little crocheted frog key ring, which was really cool. So anyway, you'll get to see the contents of the goodie bag when we get to tonight's hotel. Because this is a road trip video, so you get a bit of everything.
Yes, I think with the food, because we were at a golf club, it was a little bit sort of upmarket.
Yeah, it was nice. What about you, Sue?
I loved all the project bags. Oh, I love project bag sellers. I can't help myself.
Yeah. So that was from Robin's shop, which we'll talk about when we're opening up all our stash acquisitions. And
the food was great, especially that chicken schnitzel not last night, the night before.
The palmy.
Yes, that was the bomb.
That
Love
sure
that.
was. I mean, as usual, we always say it's fun to catch up with all the people and see all the people. And for us in particular, it is because we get to see our Zoom buddies, and we had a whole table of Zoomies, which was lovely. So as a result, we didn't actually meet new people this trip, but we had a good time reconnecting with our current Zoomie friends.
I did meet a couple of new people. One lady came up to me and said, "Hi, Jenny," and I'm kind of thinking, "Do I know you?" And then she says, "You probably don't know me. I watch your Flosstube." It's like, right, good, okay. I'm not supposed to know who you are. That's good.
Yes, it's funny when that happens, but at least she let you know.
Yes,
because we love people coming up and saying hello to us as
yeah.
Flosstubers.
Well, I met someone new. She came over and did the scavenger hunt her hubby set up for us.
Oh yeah, that was Lauren. Yeah, so Lauren.
Yeah.
We know Lauren from previous videos, but yeah, she her husband couldn't come, so he set her up a scavenger hunt to do quite tricky things every day, just because he couldn't be here and he wanted to, give her a bit of extra fun. Just while we're filming, look at the beautiful rolling hills in the distance. Yeah, it's gorgeous. We're in the East Gippsland district of Victoria, so we're currently heading east-ish. Sort of northeast is, I imagine, is the general direction we'll be heading for this trip to get to where we're going tonight. It's about 250 k's to where we want to go, so you'll see a few things along the way.
I just think Jackie did an absolutely amazing job.
Congratulations to Jackie and her little committee of hard workers that just put on a really relaxed, well-run retreat.
Yeah.
The other thing I was going to say that I love about this one is that they do a couple of games quite well. Mm-hmm. So we had the bingos, we had the raffle, we had to guess the number of DMC wrappers in the jar, which was 300 and something. Yeah. We had to guess the DMC colour stitched on the material, and it was really hard, and Jenny and I are flabbergasted that we did not even get 4 out of 9 because we were sitting there with the Lord Lippian proper photo from the floss chart, of the threads.
Yeah.
So that was really, quite tricky. And then the other thing they did was some jumping frog game, but I didn't do that, so I can't really comment on that.
They had little plastic frogs, the ones that you sort of push down on their butt and then they jump. And so it was to try whoever's jumped the furthest.
Yeah. And then they did their bingo as well, so that was pretty cool.
So now why doesn't he tell me just to continue on this road?
Because he doesn't like to. So we've been teaching Sue about the wonders of Waze, and she's got the app, and she's got an intelligent scientist voice. So when you hear a man talking to us, you'll know it's the intelligent scientist from Waze telling us directions. But he doesn't need to tell us for 17 kilometres, so we've got a bit of time to ask a couple of our questions.
It's not an old shark. Great white sharks can live for up to 70 years.
Did you know that, everyone? Great white sharks.
Oh, great white sharks
can live for up to 70 years. And here's a big pothole we're going over, which is the hazard.
I just missed it.
Yeah, did well. Yep. Power nap area, 3 kilometres ahead, Sue. You can have a power nap now.
I can have a power nap.
So there's part of what we're showing you on the roads in Victoria. They're very keen on telling you to take a power nap. On this particular road, they have areas for you to power nap, which makes sense. But on other roads that we were travelling through, it just says power nap now. So we'll see what we find. And we also want to show you the cows. There's a whole bunch of cows, Sue, black cows.
Black cows.
Well, here we are. We're changing like council areas, I'm going to say, and it says goodbye.
Because it didn't say goodbye to us.
It said goodbye. Yeah, wherever Yellowa or whatever says goodbye. So
apparently that town likes saying goodbye.
They like saying goodbye. I don't see a welcome anywhere, but a goodbye on both ways. Yeah. So here we come. The next one's coming up, I think. The middle of everywhere.
Okay.
Apparently we're in the middle of everywhere. The farmland here is really gorgeous, and it's a shame it's an overcast day, but at least it's not a horrible. We're in Gulkanurnai country in the Indigenous language, so that's one I've never heard of before because I'm not familiar with the Indigenous culture of southeastern Victoria. So we got another. I like how they're telling us where the rest areas are. This is very good road signs. So 4, 6 and 8 kilometres away. In case we needed a rest, it's nice to know that you can plan.
Sure.
And we're hoping to get the sort of travel video done before it starts raining. But
more cows.
Looking a bit grey ahead. We're expecting weather this evening, so we shall see. Okay, so being the retreat in Victoria, what do you think is the biggest difference about the Drouin retreat versus the other retreats you've been to? So not talking about the food, I'm talking about the actual stitching retreat. What's the biggest difference between Drouin? What's its point of difference?
Well, the only real difference I noticed is that the retreat wasn't at the place you're staying at.
Yep, okay, so it was at a different venue and you had to travel from your accommodation.
Yeah, which is still fine.
Because of the location, there was a bar, so people could go just into the next, like we were in the function room, they could go round to the public bar and get tea, tea was in the room, but they could get proper coffees and soft drink and wine and cocktails and whatever at any time while
we had
we were there.
slushies last night. Last night?
Yeah. Yeah, and that is a difference. I mean, that's something that's actually going to be happening at the Stitching in the Mountains new venue. Yeah. There is actually a bar in our stitching room that is going to be manned the whole time the room is open. And they've just got a coffee percolator, so it should be quite good. And it's a great way for the venue to make some extra money as well. But one thing I appreciated about them is that because I drink Diet Coke, they didn't sell Diet Coke. They didn't seem to object to me having my cans of Diet Coke. So that was really good. And they were very, very amenable to the special diets. They weren't necessarily always up on the best way to serve it and lay it out. I hazard
The
of
world's deadliest frog is the golden poison frog.
There you
The
go.
poison in just one of their skins could kill 2 elephants.
Whoa.
Wow.
So don't lick those frogs.
Don't lick those frogs. Definitely not. The poisonous golden frog.
Where's the pothole?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's still there.
Yep. Sorry, I'm filming and not doing my job on the thing. Oh yeah, it's taking us round again. It's taking us this farmland way. So, you know, I always go on in my Flosstubes about being gluten-free, but I do it as a point of educating people. And the food we had was great and gluten-free, but they had a few staffing issues, so different days had different people on. And you know, when they put everything out on the one table and you've got the gluten-free in the middle, or you've got the gluten-free at the front of the line, so everyone comes, just instantly goes to the first plate, and it's like, but that's the only one that gluten-free people can actually eat. You know, it's really hard. Look at this cool bell, the Rosedale Fire Brigade bell.
I think it is something to put out there that if you're going to a retreat and you see a gluten-free thing...
In 800 metres, keep left.
And you're not...
The Mona Lisa was briefly stolen in 1911.
It was.
Pablo Picasso was arrested on suspicion of the theft.
Oh.
But it wasn't him.
No, it wasn't. We knew that. Yeah, don't eat the gluten-free stuff if you're not gluten-free.
Yep. And the same goes for the vegetarian and the vegan and everything, because the people who are, that's the only thing they can eat. And if it looks really yummy, that's wonderful. Come back after they've gotten through.
Yeah.
And chances are there'll be a non-gluten, or sorry, a gluten version.
Yeah, a
anyway.
a regular person.
Pure gold is so soft, you can mould it with your hands.
I hope you're enjoying these little tidbits that Sue's Ways is teaching us in the middle of our filming. So we're going through the town of Rosedale at the moment, just for those who want to know.
Most orangutans are left-handed.
Oh,
there we go. Left-handed orangutans.
Left-handed orangutans.
Okay. Well, here we go.
Because I noticed that with JK's retreat, they had very, very minimal gluten-free stuff because they only had so many gluten-free people. So if you didn't go and get yours, you would have missed out because somebody else would have gone. You can't.
And that's why I always do. In fact, I just bought myself a t-shirt which sums this up. I always jump up as soon as the food's ready and I go to the gluten-free, because if it's not set up in a way that keeps it separate, I can get sick by cross-contamination, by your crumbs landing on it, or you've used the tongs on something else, or you've dipped your biscuit in the dip. So I always jump up first so I can at least, if it's not laid out properly, get to my stuff before it's cross-contaminated.
So you can kind of quarantine it.
Yes. Here's a little wombat sign. We may see some wombats on the side of the road, unfortunately.
Look, it's my car.
Yeah, it says your car. Hi, Sue's car.
That's my car. I don't know how did we get there when we're here?
We're very clever, Sue. We're multitasking.
Very clever.
So yes, I always do that, and then I try and make it as appropriate for the people with allergies as possible. And it does sometimes come across as I'm being greedy or bossy, but it's not. It's because I'm caring for the people who need that food. And I know what needs to happen because I've lived it. I've been to places where I have not been able to eat because someone, you know, dipped their jats in the dip just before I was standing behind them, and I said to them, can you just let me dip first? And they didn't, so then I couldn't have any because they dipped the jats and it contaminated it.
Yeah. So what's the t-shirt that you've just seen, Lisa?
The t-shirt was I'm
not bossy, I'm aggressively helpful.
Yes, I'm not bossy, I'm aggressively helpful, and I thought that does actually sum me up pretty well. I always say it. I mean, these two, they might joke, but they should probably tell you I am actually a really kind and well-meaning person. I'm generous and kind, but I will take charge of a situation.
And stand up for yourself.
Yeah, and my school teacher brain does click into place, and I do come across as bossy. And it's not I'm trying to be bossy, it's just that it needs to happen. So I did like that t-shirt, it definitely summed me up. So looking forward to wearing that to some retreat sometime. It doesn't have stitching on it, but maybe I should design myself one with that saying in it.
Should probably tell the people about those. on the side of the road.
On the side of the road in Australia, we have these white lines that you can see, but they've actually got raised bumps in lines going across them, so that as Sue went over a bit too far on my side, here we are, she's going to demonstrate. Feel that? Hear that? That's giving her the vibration so she can feel that she's gone out of her lane, which is a great safety measure. All right, so my next question relates to something we'll see in a little while, but how much stitching did you get done, and were you surprised at the amount you got done? Sue?
I did about 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 800 over the 2 days. It's definitely less than what I would have done if I was at home.
Yeah. Why do you think that was?
Because I chatted too much, of course.
Yeah.
And there was so much food. We're always eating.
Oh, yes.
It seemed like there's no sooner did you put your dirty plate away than sat down and stitched for it felt like 5 minutes, and then the next lot of food was coming out. You're like, oh, it's lunchtime now. Oh, it's afternoon tea now. Oh, it's dinner time. No.
I think that is what I do find with retreats that have food. I often feel like there's too much food, or it's too frequent.
Yeah. But in saying that though, it's also a good reason to say, okay, you've been stitching for a couple of hours, get up and walk around.
Yeah, move around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and stretch and roll your shoulders back. And,
yeah, exactly.
That's true. What about you, Jenny?
I think I did 500 and something. And given that about half of that was on 40 count, because Sue had her first go of stitching on 40 count yesterday.
You'll get to see that soon.
And so I decided that I would join her and stitch on my 40 count piece. So that was a bit slower going. But I think I probably stitched more this retreat than I did in Queensland.
Yeah, okay.
I think Queensland had 4 vendors with more stuff to go and look through.
Actually 5 vendors, but you didn't need to shop with me because you always shop with me.
No, I was counting Ro and Kylie as one. Oh, Silks for You. Yes, you're right. Yes. Yes. So there were more shops to look at, and also I was being shop helper a little bit.
She was wonderful.
Yeah, and so I certainly stitched more, and I think also because we were on the table with all our Zoomy friends, we sit and chat all the time online, so we weren't constantly chatting over the weekend. There were periods of quiet where we're all just heads down stitching.
Yeah, because it was just comfortable. It was really nice. I haven't added up my stitching. I'll do it before I show you my stitching. But I definitely stitched. I worked on a couple of different projects. I caught up a few of my big bash stitches, which was great. And then the gains keep coming, so that's good. Those would say thank you. I did have a retreat finish, which was good. So that was my mission. Sue had a retreat finish. So that was exciting. But I felt like I didn't get as much stitching as I would have liked to. But I was still, I'm always working on the side.
And you were the social butterfly. It seemed like every time I looked up, you were at a table having a chat.
Yeah, talking to people. Yeah, and doing
signing up new Whip Warrior.
Whip Warriors.
Whip Warriors, go Whip Warriors. We like doubled the number of Whip Warriors at this retreat. So we've got a photo, which these will be in the end probably. But every time you go to a retreat or a stitchy day, if there's a Whip Warrior modmin there, just hold on. This bridge coming up is one of the things we wanted to show you. It looks a bit like the Sydney Harbour Bridge until you look closer. Then it sort of looked like from the other angle it had a whole bunch of prongs to stop birds landing on it. But then Sue hit the nail on the head, and it actually looks like it's got trampoline springs holding it together in the top.
Doesn't it look like that, Jenny? Like there's trampoline springs up there holding it together.
Yeah.
Very weird bridge. Whip Warriors, so we had photos of them, and it was great that so many people want to get motivated, and they realise they need something to help them to be motivated. So it was great to see, and it's lovely for Sue and I to actually get to meet some of the names that we mark. you know, see some people who we know.
Yes.
So yeah, it was really lovely from that point of view. So, question about stitching style. We know that Jenny has one full coverage that she hardly ever touches.
I've got 2 full coverages.
Oh, 2, that's true, I apologise. She has one she touches and one she doesn't.
And the one that I touch is my teeny tiny Portrait of Antique Vines, which technically is a full coverage and it's technically a Mirabilia, but it's not like most people's full coverages of Mirabilias. Although Sue is doing even smaller full coverages than me.
What are you doing, Sue?
So I'm doing the, they're called mini masterpieces. They're in a book. You can get either number 1 or number 2, but you can also get them as a PDF download. And they're all mini paintings. So Vincent van Gogh's portrait of himself, or the sunflowers. And,
yeah.
Starry Night.
Starry Night. And the one I just finished, which you'll see later. So I won't tell you what it is.
And you'll see the one that she's doing now, which she needs to read you the title.
Which is,
it's hilarious. You'll see that.
Yeah.
Do you do any actual big full coverages, Sue?
Oh, I got heaps. So I do a lot of heights.
Yep.
My biggest one is a museum shelf, because for some unknown reason I had a brain aneurysm at the time. And I decided to do the max colours, max size. So it's 999 by 999. It's massive.
Oh, wow, that's huge.
It's a blanket. It's massive.
It'd have great detail though.
Oh, so much detail. So much detail.
Which also means so much confetti.
So much confetti.
Yes.
So much confetti.
Well, and that is an Amy Stewart one. Just a quick plug here, people. Talking of Amy Stewart and Heaven and Earth Designs.
Meters, turn left.
There is a new cruise that is happening out of Sydney in 2027 that is going to New Zealand, and it's being run by Crafty Adventures Cruises, and they have got Michelle Sienna from Heaven and Earth Designs and Amy Stewart, the artist,
turn left,
to come on the cruise as the guest artists. So check out Crafty Adventures.
200 meters, turn right.
And you can get information about that cruise. I'm definitely very keen because I love all of Amy Stewart's artworks and I love all the bookshelves.
Turn right.
I have lots of them, as people who know me would know. So how many full coverages would you say you are actively working on in the Haid category?
God.
Approximately.
You're really
stretching your brain.
Yeah.
An approximate. Are you talking 10, 20?
Probably about 10.
About 10, yeah.
Yeah, because I've got the museum shelf, A Stitch in Time, Fairy Tale,
Once Upon a Fairy
Tale, Enchanted something or other.
The library one.
That's a stitching
library?
shelf. Oh, that's a stitching.
No, the stitching shelf's not the library one.
I'm not doing the library one.
No.
Yeah, no, there's I solemnly swear. That's only 5.
Well,
I'm sure I got more than that.
I'm sure you probably do, but that's all your shelves.
Yeah.
I have been for the last 2 years working on my full coverage in Whitgo, and that's been working for me really well. I've been doing 1,000 stitches basically every month on 7 whips, which I rotated through. And I finished my Macintosh mill, which was a full coverage but not a Heaven and Earth or anything. And I'm not sure what I want to do for 2027 because I'm enjoying getting lots of progress on things.
Don't you mean 26?
I mean 26. I'm skipping ahead a year. It's the cruise's fault. 2026, I definitely don't know what I want to do in 2027.
Hold on.
Here we go. Look, have a wash, everyone. Have a wash, enjoy the cows. I do enjoy the Whitgo selecting which one of my full coverages to do, but I'm wondering if maybe I might even reduce the number.
Turn left.
If I might even reduce the number of them down in my Whitgo board for 2026 to 3 or 4, because I'm going to be doing the Haid sale because I am a sucker, as I said, for Amy Stewart, and I can't think of anything better than a Amy Stewart craft room pattern. Either of you thinking about doing the Hade sale?
No, I've decided I'm not doing a sale
In 400 metres, turn left.
next year, I should say.
Okay.
I thought about it, I looked at the pictures and I went, oh my goodness.
Yeah. So the interest was there, but the practical reality of it hit you both correctly.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, have been swayed.
Turn left.
Because it's only one page.
Yeah. That you have to finish in order to get the bonus chart.
So I have signed up for the Hade sale, and the lovely Sue did help me, and I'll put a picture up here if I can work out how to. I am going to be doing the one called Fairy Tale, which is a like fairy tale tower, and I'm looking forward to stitching that as part of the Hade sale. So I'm going to have that one to work on. Then my other full coverages, like, you know, my Animal Kingdom is a great one, and I've done the most on it, so I need to do more work on it because it deserves to get more work done. My little Train of Dreams, The Dragon by Randall Spangler.
Oh, I like that one.
And I could actually get that finished if I actually worked on it, because it's only small comparatively. So I don't know how many I'm going to actually have on the focus. I do still really want to keep working on the not really full coverage, but nearly full coverage Fairy Tale Town that Sue and I both have. So that needs to stay up there, and it needs a lot more love than it got this year. So I'm just not sure what I want to do. Have you guys given any thought as to which Whip Warriors stream you are planning to do for 2026?
I'm staying in Sweewee, of course.
Sue likes to stitch what she likes. Why do you like Sweewee?
Because I can, if I want to start something, I can. I'm not committed to one thing. Although I do understand when people just want to, like yourself, when they just want to commit to a certain amount of projects. I don't like being tied down to do that. So I just like the freedom of it. I can do whatever I want, when I want, how I want. It's my way, and that's it.
How many whips do you have, Sue?
So I think I started with, I want to say 91 or 2.
Yep.
But I've had about 5 or 6 finishes this year. But then I did start a couple as well, so
somewhere between 90 and 100 maybe.
I think I'm between 80 and 90. I think I'm in there somewhere.
Okay. And all of them have got the at least 200 stitches.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but some of them, there are a few in there that have not been touched for at least 2 years. But a majority of them, I've done something on it in the past couple of years.
Awesome. What about you, Jenny?
I'll probably stick with the year one, so it'll clock over to 26 and 26.
Yep.
I started the year with, I think, like 19 or 20 whips. I've started a few more because I was doing 25 and 25, so I could have up to 25. I've still got one space, but I've also finished one this year, so that means I've got 2 spaces. I'm not planning on starting anything new before the end of the year, but you never know. I've got one more that will be finished soon, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. So that will still give me a little bit of flexibility, so I can still be a little bit like Sue. I just can't start all the things, but I can start a few more. I think more than that many whips is too unmanageable for me with the way that I stitch and the amount that I stitch. I want to stitch all the things, I just don't have time to stitch all the things, and then I feel unhappy that I can't stitch all the things.
And that's so true, and that's what it's about. And after all, this stitching is our hobby, even if some of us make it our business. It's our hobby, it's our relaxation, it's our mental unwind. So you don't want to be stressed by it. But on the other hand, like me, I get very motivated by the goals and the things I can achieve, that I can stretch myself to achieve. So I will be still officially in Sweewee, because with the amount of models and things I do, I can't really go in anything else. So I will be still officially in Sweewee, because with the amount of models and things I do, I can't really go in anything else. So I will be still officially in Sweewee, because with the amount of models and things I do, I can't really go in anything else. So I will be still officially in Sweewee, because with the amount of models and things I do, I can't really go in anything else. So I will be still officially in Sweewee, because with the amount of models and things I do, I can't really go in anything else. So I will be still officially in Sweewee, because with the amount of models and things I do, I can't really go in anything else. So I will be still officially in Sweewee, because with the amount of models and things I do, I can't really go in anything else. So I will be still officially in Sweewee, because with the amount of models and things I do, I can't really go in anything else. So I will be still officially in Sweewee, because with the amount of models and things I do, I can't really go in anything else. So I will be still officially in Swe I could probably go in 26 and 26 maybe, and I'll see if I can do that, just so that I've got a bit of flexibility. But I'm actually going to unofficially focus on the Focus Extreme, where I'm just going to try and focus, not counting model stitches, focus on 10 whips. It's just going to be interesting to see which 10 whips do I decide I want to focus on.
That's the hard bit.
It is. And that's why I'm not sure with my full coverages, because if I cut it down to 3 or 4, that only gives me 6 other swaps. So I think that's what I'd like to try and do, but I probably will set up my 26 and 26 again like I did this year. But there's some of them that I have not touched this year, and I think they will fall further down the list. I've got some in the cupboard that I want to bring out, but do I need to bring them out till I finish others? That's the question, and probably not.
Well, that's where I've got my drawer full of already kitted up new starts.
Look, droopy eyes, power nap now.
I know, I saw that. But I haven't started them. They're just sitting in the drawer.
Yeah.
And I keep telling myself I'm not allowed to start them until I finish a couple.
So they're not whipped. They're fully
kitted up, waiting to start.
Stash. Okay. So that's still an investment in money and time, because you've fully kitted them.
Yep.
But they're not whips because you haven't started them.
I haven't started them. And then of course I've got a heap of other patterns, like the ones you got for me the other day. So hive rules and stitching rules, which I was planning on starting this weekend. Only I couldn't get the material.
Yes, because somebody ran out of 16 count.
Somebody ran out of 16 count. So, and I just want to do it on plain white, because it's the hive rules and it really pops just on plain white.
Just saying, we're about to get run over by the train lines.
With the clearance, we are clear, aren't we? We'll fit.
Hey, just because you two are tall, the car is not that tall.
We're not as tall as an elephant, and the elephant is the elephant.
Straight.
Yeah.
There was an elephant on the side, so I'm thinking that's suggesting that that's the height of the...
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
I didn't see that.
So if you're shorter than an elephant, you're all right. Wardy lock cellar door. Okay, I don't know what a wardy lock cellar... We are now coming to the town of Stratford. And it's interesting that this shire has the middle of everywhere. Maybe we're like in the middle of the southeastern part of the state or something. Who knows? I'll have to look it up on a map. So we're going through the town of Stratford. We might join you again after.
And the Avon River even. That's probably why it's
Stratford on Avon.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we were driving through Bairnsdale, and the police sirens went off. I had a guilty moment, but it's okay. It wasn't us. It was the people behind us that got pulled over for doing
we don't know
something naughty.
But they did something naughty, and
naughty.
And the police, which we affectionately call the Popos. The Popos got them. So. Yeah, now we are driving out of Bairnsdale, and you can see a nasty storm in front of us, which did actually pass over the town, and luckily we didn't cop much of it, and it's going away ahead of us, which also means that we will be able to unload our car, hopefully without it being raining, because it will have passed on from where we're going, which is basically 30 kilometres in front of us. So this is the last bit of road trip you'll see for today, and then we'll come in. Here's some signs. We've got crossing ahead. People, bikes and horses. Alright, so from a stitching perspective, what goals do you have to accomplish by the end of the month? Because this is Jenny and my, mid-month catch-up video. So do you have any goals? You don't like to be told what to do, but do you have any goals that you want to achieve by the end of the month?
Oh, the only one I have is to get my sale up to date. So the Clouds Factory bookshelf.
Yeah, Stitches.
I don't think Stitches, but I'm trying to get the right wording for it. Yeah, the Stitches bookshelf.
And it was really cool because today Sue and I were actually selling on it together. We actually did the sale and stitched on it together, so you'll see that when we show you in a little while.
Yeah, I didn't do very much of it though.
No,
I did start it.
You were talking.
So yeah, so I'm up to November. So I want to finish November in November.
Yeah, Sue's been keeping up really well the whole way through. I'm still behind, but we'll see what I can get done on it tonight. What about you, Jenny? Any goals for you?
Well, hopefully my secret stitching.
Yep.
And then everybody what I've been working on?
Yes, because she's been working really hard on it, and it's a really cute piece, and I really like it. And if I had any need of it, I would actually get it because I really, really, really like it, and that will all make sense when you get to see it. But I have absolutely no need of it, so it can just stay in the shop where it belongs. Okay, so we are going through some little town now.
Nicholson.
Well, we're on the Nicholson River, and yes, we're in Nicholson. There we go. It has a general store, post office, motel,
And the pub.
and the pub. And I dare say, if you blink, we'll be out of town. We're going to cross the Nicholson River,
Oh, look at all those
where you
boats.
can't fish or dive from this bridge, and then we're out of town.
Yep.
That
And
was
there's the rail bridge over to
yes. So that's the trail. So it will come up. Hopefully, we'll get to see it in a little bit. My goals are basically to, like Sue, I want to get caught up in my bookshelf sale. I also want to, you know, get caught up in my big bash stitching, which will then move all those pieces ahead. But probably the primary goal I need to focus on is to finish the model for my retreat, which is in like 3 weeks' time.
Yes.
Yep.
So I'm super proud of it. I love it. I think that people are going to like it. I hope so anyway. I always hope so. So I need to get that finished. And so a bit like Jenny, it's a secret stitch because I don't want to share it with the people coming to my retreat. It's not a top secret stitch like the piece of mine that just got accepted into next year's Halloween magazine.
Woohoo!
Yay! So seems that my success in magazines comes via the Halloween genre. Who'd have thought?
Who'd have thunk it?
Who'd have thunk it? So I'm really excited by that. But yeah, I've got to finish that stitch. And when we get to December, Jenny and I, like we've alluded to before, have daily Flossmas plans for you, which includes us working on the Nativity Tiny Town as an actual stitch along sale, and also the 12 Days of Christmas sale by Paddock Lane Designs. So you're going to see lots of things from us, but with us working on those two sales, I doubt you're going to see anything else from Jenny. That be right?
Probably not.
Yeah, because remember, crazy Christmas time and everything as well.
And I'm not taking holidays until we go on the stitching cruise next year, so I'll be working all through December except for the public holidays.
Yeah, so Jenny doesn't have extra stitching time. The only extra stitching time she has is at the retreat.
Yep.
But when you're at the retreat, you know, stitching time is not necessarily extra.
No, and particularly at Lisa's retreat, because if it's similar to all the previous Stitching in the Mountains retreats, I know about half the people there, so I've got a lot of time spent chatting with this group and that group, and sort of moving around the room as well, sitting with one group of friends to chat and catch up, and then move to sit with another group of friends. And
yeah,
but yeah,
and the moving around the rooms, it's actually going to be different rooms this time, because we have got access to a big stitchy room during the day, as well as like 4 different lounge areas, and then at night we've got the different lounge areas. So you know, there's lots of different people to find depending on where they've decided to hang out.
yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Okay. Morning, everyone.
Morning.
We had a lovely night in the cabins, didn't we, girls?
We did.
It was lovely hearing the rain on the tin roof. Very calming, although Sue thought it was hail.
Oh, it sounded like it.
But it was probably berries off the trees or something. And we had goats and chickens out in the yard.
Oh yeah,
So-
I did hear a rooster this morning.
Yeah, so I think they're
Yeah.
running a bit of a, you know, sustainable sort of culture thing
Maybe,
happening.
I don't know, but those goats were giving me the evil eye.
And the
You were making noises at them.
I was.
well, fair enough for them to make an evil
I
eye.
was saying hello and they didn't understand. I must have been speaking in a different dialect or something. I don't know.
Well, we're just stopped at a stop-go sign for a second, and then we apparently go over a pretty bridge, according to the girls. Yep. And so we're heading through Lake's Entrance, where we stayed, on our way to start my 12-hour drive home.
Yeah, poor love.
Via
That's with breaks.
with breaks, but 12 hours. So we left it pretty much right on 8 o'clock like we planned. And
see, roadworks.
Roadworks, yep.
It's good to see the supervisor there, making sure everything's working okay.
It's very Australian. Like, how many people do you need in the road crew to do
how
the
many
job?
are actually working as opposed to the supervisors that are just watching?
They got to supervise.
No, they do. Well, somebody has to supervise, but they know who supervises the supervisor.
Well, that's why there's two, obviously. All right, we're going over a bridge, over the river of Lake Central.
In 200 meters, at the roundabout, continue straight.
So I changed the voice on the way, but apparently that's supposed to be a zombie. Although I don't know how, because it just sounds like some, once again, an English professor or something.
I thought he sounded a little bit German.
At the roundabout, continue straight.
No, you're right. Yes, but even more upper class English than your scientist.
Yeah.
Not very zombie-ish,
No,
anyway.
not very zombie-ish at all. I might have to change that again in a minute, I think.
I think so, but look, we can give you a little bit of zombie going through Lake's entrance, a really nice fishing village sort of feel.
Oh, so this is
Yep.
watch it, mister.
I'll eat it.
We had dinner in here, so we'll show you when we get there where we had dinner.
Show the people where you had dinner, and
Yeah.
how was your dinner?
It was really nice. I had the gummy shark.
Yes.
I had gummy shark.
Which Sue and I saw advertised when we were in this area the other day. It must be a local shop to the
Maybe.
area, because we stayed in the next town on the way down.
Yeah.
And it was like something in gummy shark. It's like, what?
Yeah. So we ordered squid, salt and pepper squid, and zombie shark, gummy shark,
Fish and chips.
and we shared. So I had some of Jenny's fish, and Jenny had some of my gummy shark. So
There we
it
go.
was quite nice. That wasn't it, was it? No.
No, it was on the corner.
No, it was on a corner.
We've got some memorial sculptures happening in the garden.
Oh, yeah.
Possibly couldn't see them.
Yeah.
That's the downside to the GoPros. You can't sort of flick around when you see something interesting. But you're getting a nice visage of the...
Oh, here's this big, huge speed hump in the middle of a set
That
of
looks
traffic
like that
lights.
game we used to play. It was like a twisting... It's like a snake thing.
Yeah.
It's like a snake.
So just up here on the left is the pub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
So
this
we were coming
where it
along
says
here, we were
Carlton.
heading to the club,
But you found
and
the pub.
Sue
And
said,
then we
oh,
saw
there's
that.
the pub.
There's
and
the
I
pub.
said,
No,
okay,
let's go. And she just turned straight in, and that's where we
There
went.
was parking right there.
Right there on
It
the
was
side.
perfect.
It was
There we
perfect.
go. Oh, Sue, look.
What?
Macca's. Do you want a coffee? All right, continuing down the road, we just had a little detour to get Sue
I have my coffee.
She needs her caffeine. So
my coffee.
the girls decided I'm driving first because I've got to drive last.
Oh, look, it's like a big golf ball.
Big golf ball. There you go. Come to Lake's entrance for the big golf ball.
Big golf ball.
Go for that, Whip Warriors.
Golf ball.